In today's video, we are going to be talking about the history of Chuck E. Cheese's. So, let's get into the video. Chuck E. Cheese's started as Showbiz Pizza Place. I'm stupid. Back in the 1980s or sometime, I don't know. There was this brand new pizza place called Pizza Time Theater. And let's just get started on Pizza Time Theater, because it gets crazy. So Pizza Time Theater was this place where you go there and there's arcade machines, there are everything you could want, like animatronics, there was pizza, like anything you wanted there. But at the time, since it was so cool to go there, and it was just such like a cheaper version of Disney World. By the way, Disney World was where the person who created Nolan Bushnell, the person who created Chuck E. Cheese's, wanted to work, but they didn't let him because he had just graduated from college. Nolan Bushnell, also before Chuck E. Cheese's as his career, worked for Atari, who created Pong. Yeah, it's pretty confusing. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, animatronics. The animatronics, since all this stuff is so cool, there had to be more, honestly. So there's more pizza places of Chuck E. Cheese's. But then, Aaron Fechter. Aaron Fechter was an inventor that has created creative engineering as what he was going to be doing in his life. And one day, when he knocked on somebody's door, he asked them if they wanted one of his inventions that cleaned up their pool. And they said, "So you're an inventor?" He said, "Yeah, I'm an inventor. I can invent almost anything." He said, "Can you invent a place where there's animatronics or whatever?" he said. I don't remember. But yeah. And he said, "Yeah, I think I can invent that." All the way to Showbiz Pizza Place. Showbiz Pizza Place has had many different forms of animatronics, just like Chuck E. Cheese. Except for, at the time, Chuck E. Cheese had portrait shows, and Showbiz had full-on animatronic shows. And then 1983 happened. The Great Video Crash of 1983 caused one of the franchises to get bankrupt because of Chinese rip-offs of games. So nobody wanted to go to arcades anymore, which led Showbiz Pizza to come out on top. Barely. So Showbiz Pizza was like, "Hey, Chuck E. Cheese, I'll buy you." And Chuck E. Cheese was like, "Okay, I don't want to be dead." And then, bada bing, bada bum, Showbiz Pizza Time Incorporated. Showbiz Pizza Time Incorporated was Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza combined. They combined into into one franchise, which was where there was the Rock-afire Explosion band, and the only thing I think that had to do with Chuck E. Cheese was the mascot was walking around there. So, yeah, still some Chuck E. Cheese there. But Anyways, and after this, by this time, I've forgotten the name changes of Chuck E. Cheese. After Pizza Time Theater, it was Ricky Rats, and then it was Chuck E. Cheese, what we all know and love or hate today. That stupid pizza mouse. Anyways, Chuck E. Cheese was getting very serious at the time, and and Showbiz got bankrupt. This time Showbiz got bankrupt. So Chuck E. Cheese does them one good and buys them out. You're like, oh, so they're going to collab again? No. Chuck E. Cheese turns every Showbiz into a Chuck E. Cheese. Which means Ralph the Wolf becomes the big cheese himself. Mitzi becomes Helen Henny. And Beach Bear, Jasper. That means that Fats is now Mr. Munch, with Duke being Pasquale, except for one. Didn't get retro-suited, which sadly was the very own mascot of Showbiz Pizza, Billy Bob Broccoli, had to be hacked away at in the back room until he was gone. But Rockafire still had many shows in their warehouse that have not been sold yet after Chuck E. Cheese used all the ones that were already running, which means they decided to sell the shows to spin-offs like Looney Birds or just animatronic collectors. And they ended up selling every single one of them except for one, which is the one that Aaron Fector kept for himself. But after they got retrofitted, they went through all their phases, from all the way back to Whatever Chuck, and then Adventure Chuck, Rockstar Chuck, to sadly No Chuck. 2019, they had gotten rid of all of their animatronics and placed it with a stupid, crappy dance floor. I'm going to sue them. Well, that seems to be it, so let me go sue them. That's just a theory. A game theory.